It's all just kicking off here now. We have Dulwich versus Tara's for the Junior Championship final, and we're all very excited here. Slightly nervous for the game, but really excited.
We are excited, but first of all, we'd like to say a big, massive thank you to our sponsors. And on behalf of the chairperson for LGFA, she would like to welcome you to today's game, and she hopes you enjoy it.
Today is the first final that we're playing for the Siobhan McCann Memorial Cup. Siobhan McCann was a Dulwich Harps player a couple of years ago, and this is the first year that we're playing for the Siobhan McCann Memorial Cup, and we're actually going to be retiring the number 19 jersey tomorrow, as the jersey Siobhan wore the last game that she played for Dulwich in the championship final back in 2018. So we know Siobhan is looking down on us today and the whole team with great pride and encouragement for the whole team. So it's about to kick off here now.
It is about to kick off. The ref's about to throw in. And Linda is chasing for the ball.
Brilliant. We have Susan O'Doherty with the ball.
And that was a great tackle from Linda Corcoran. With Rachel O'Halloran chasing number 9.
Great pass back to Sue. We've Rachel Cooney with the ball.
And that's been picked up by Gillian. Gillian's running with Pat supporting her down the line.
That's a free down to Tara's. Great interception by Megan. That's Shannon Brady coming in for the ball at corner forward. And that's a sideline ball to Tara's. Big thanks to our ref here today, Declan, and all of our support and sideline support and our volunteers here at McGovern Park.
And a big thank you to all those that are streaming this game live.
That sideline ball's gone back out, sideline ball to Dulwich Harps.
We've got people watching internationally. I'd like to say thank you to everyone in Ireland. We've got some of our team that are out in Australia at the moment, so we'd like to say a big thanks.
Kick in from Aoife Burns, straight to... Now we have a free into Dulwich Harps. We have our captain, Anne-Marie Ballantyne. Great pass in! Great pass in to Maeve, straight in at the goal! First point of the game. Well done to Dulwich. We just want to say a huge thank you as well to London GA for the grounds and to all of our sponsors. A huge thanks to the Irish World newspaper who's been great support of us and all at London GA throughout the past years. Just a slight pause in game for a minute. Sorry, we've just heard that the ref has lost his pencil, so he's just going getting another one. It's a horrible day out here in Ruislip. Raining a lot. There was no rain in the forecast, but here we are.
There wasn't. It's definitely going to be a wet game for the girls now today.
Yeah, thankfully for us, we're under shelter here, so we're not too bad. But yeah, definitely slippy here today. So.
And that was a kick out from Anne Murphy.
Straight into Susan O'Doherty's hands, kicking it into corner forward. We have Teenie Dalton full forward getting the ball. And that's gone to...
That's been picked up by Jenny Leonards. Now on to Yana, then on to Gillian. They're working well together. They're passing between themselves. Ball over to Gemma Taylor, who's then passed back to Yana. Yana's done a quick turn, passing it back to Gemma Taylor.
And... the ball
Fiona McCann has managed to pick up the ball and keep it in play. Funny story about Fiona McCann. She tried to play in goal one day for a game against Galway for Leitrim. Safe to say she won't be let back in goals again after letting in 15 in one game. And that's a point to Fiona McCann.
It's even here at Ruislip, 1 point to 1 point. It's a great start to the game. We have a kick out now from Tara Kilcoyne.
Ciara Nicholson catching that high ball straight out from the keeper, passing it on to Caroline O'Connor.
Defence here.
Oh,
and that's a
Caroline
wide
just kicked it
ball.
wide.
Great defense from Catherine Kevill there. Kick out again now from Dulwich. Great kick out to Anne-Marie Ballantyne. Now we have Lucy McMahon with the ball, and that's a free up to Dulwich. Quick pass from Anne-Marie Ballantyne to Rachel Cooney, who's speeding down the pitch. Great pass to Nadine. You can see the ball is very slippy here. Quite hard to get it up in this weather, I say, but... And that's a brilliant pass in again to Nadine, and into Maeve at full... Oh!
And that's a great save from Anne Murphy coming out. And again, she's still kicking it back up the pitch, back to Rachel O'Halloran.
And we have Aoife Byrne and Lucy McMahon.
Ball's being picked up by Aisling Fallon. Passing it over.
Brilliant cat. And so we have a free here for a push in the back.
That's a free to Tara Ladies, and Aisling Fallon will be taking the free.
And it's being moved forward. We can see here.
We can see here. Nervous day today for the Tara Ladies. The last time that they won the Junior Championship was in 2005. They've put a lot of hard work in to get to this point here today.
And that's a wide ball here. So another kick out now from Dulwich Harp. And it was Parnells that you took on in the semi-final, wasn't it?
It was Parnells that we took on in the semi-final indeed. Needed to get back into this final position.
Yeah, we had Holloway Gaels as well quite recently. I think it was just 2 weeks ago we had our semi-final as well. So another kick out now from Tara Kilcoyne.
So Linda Corcoran caught the kick out from the keeper, passed it over to McCann. McCann is running through the field.
We have Catherine Kevill in her back line, and we also have Megan O'Connor. Defence here, great defence.
McCann has twisted and turned and passed it over to Caitlin Finnerty.
And
the ball has gone wide.
So yeah, it's actually a 45 now to Tara's. Yeah, it looked like it went wide there, but I think Dulwich just got a hand in before it went out. And free into Tara's. I think it might have been a push.
So we've got Gemma Taylor here now lining up to take this free. Gemma started playing Gaelic football in 2008 and currently plays for Fulham Ladies as well in the soccer.
And that's a wide ball from Tara's.
The girls are back, just marking their players now, ready for the kick out.
Great kick out to Lucy McMahon. Free to Dulwich. And we have Yvonne McNicholas taking the free for Dulwich, kicking it up to Aoife Byrne at wing forward.
So we've got Jana, great pressure, who then picks up the ball.
Great interception
Dulwich.
by Susan. And it's working its way back up the field. You see we have advantage to Dulwich. And he's bringing it back.
He was playing advantage, but it looks like it's going to be a free to Dulwich.
And we have Aoife Byrne. Oh, we have our captain, Anne-Marie Ballantyne, taking the free kick for us today. Great running.
So that's been picked up by Jenny Leonard, who then passes over to Yana. Yana's kicked down the pitch. Aisling Fallon's managed to...
And Lucy McMahon has the ball, pass to Aoife Byrne.
And that was a great block by Yana. You can see the ball's very slippy today.
And it's a free to Tara's.
So it looks like our captain, Linda Corcoran, will be stepping up to take this free. I know Linda's family are watching back in Roscommon. Hello, PJ. Hello, Noreen. So that was a pass from Caitlin Finity over to Aisling Fallon.
And great catch by Megan O'Connor, who's stopped it from getting in closer to the goals here. And we've Lucy McMahon, and they're working their way back up the pitch. Great play, girls.
And again, great pressure from Yana.
And sorry, we can just see there's someone down at the moment. I think that's Yvonne McNicholas. And
that was a great block by Linda Corcoran.
The sideline ball to Tara's, but we're just taking a pause in game for 1 minute. I can just see one of our players are down at the moment.
Looks like
She
they'll be
wants to
changing
swap
her
out.
off.
I think it might be an injury. It's difficult to see from here, but... That Yvonne McNicholas, number 4, who was left corner back, who I believe is coming off or getting some assistance at the sideline.
Let's
I
hope
see
she's
ref
okay.
has decided to play on. We just have one
That
player
was the ball
down
in
at the
from
moment.
Linda Corcoran straight to Caitlin Finity. Caitlin Finity is now turned number 7. And she's managed to pass over to Gemma Taylor. Unfortunately, Gemma dropped the ball, but it was survived by Kira Nicholson. Now on to Rachel and to Aisling Fallon.
And kick there has just gone wide from Tara. So I think we're just trying to get a sub on now from Dulwich. I think it may be a finger injury there for Yvonne McNicholas.
It's a sad day to go off this early in a final.
Definitely. I can see we have Naira Walls coming on in corner back for Yvonne McNicholas. So fingers crossed that Yvonne is feeling okay and might be able to come back on soon. And we're just waiting for the swap over now. And we just had a kick out from Tara Kilcoyne.
So that is a sideline ball to Tara's, taken by Linda Corcoran quickly. And on to Kira Nicholson.
And the ball has gone into Susan O'Doherty's hands, playing it up the field. And another sideline ball, I believe, back to Tara's.
Linda Corcoran's back up again, taking the sideline ball. Gillian made a quick run for it. Pass it on to Gemma Taylor. Gemma Taylor's now looking for space. She's managed to find Caroline O'Connor. And Caroline O'Connor is looking for her next player.
And that's Lucy McMahon getting the ball for Dulwich, pass to Aoife Byrne, and our captain Anne-Marie Ballantyne passing it up the pitch, working her way up and passed up to Shannon Brady, who's corner forward, number 15.
Luckily, Pat Lyons has managed to intercept the ball. Pat has passed it on to Jenny Leonard. Jenny Leonard has passed it on to Yana. Back to Jenny Leonard. And
unfortunately, kick has gone sideline ball to Dulwich. And we have Claire Cullen up from wing back, taking our sideline ball here. Straight to Teeny Dalton. And Aoife Byrne, number 12, working her way up the pitch. And
that was intercepted by Gillian.
And at the free to Dulwich. And we have Maeve Wiley taking the free, I believe. Quite hard to see. My eyesight isn't the best, but we're trying. And yeah, that is Maeve Wiley, I think. Let's just a slight pause here. And we're still 1 point to 1 point. Quite an even game here. It's quite hard to see where where the game's going to go, but it's a brilliant match so far. I hope you're all enjoying it at home, not out here in the freezing cold like myself and Ella. We can't complain, at least we've coats on.
Hopefully someone will bring us a cup of tea.
Hint, hint. And
That was a great block. On to Enya, then on to Gillian Igo.
And that's a free to Tara's.
Gillian has taken the free. She is looking for her players while the Tara ladies run into
And
space.
into the hands of number 13, Maeve Wiley. And working, speeding her way into the goals. And we've a brilliant pass to Nadine.
And thankfully, Katie White has managed to get her hand in.
Unfortunately, it's a free out to Tara's. Well, unfortunately for us, not to Tara's. Sorry, bit biased here.
And that was a kick from Jana.
And we've Aoife Byrne from Dulwich with the ball now, working her way back into the forward line. And Teeny Dalton has it now, I believe. I'm not sure what time it is in Dubai, but we know Avril Dalton has recently left Dulwich Harps to move out to Dubai. That's Teeny's sister. So hi to you, Avril, if you're watching us from Dubai, and we miss you here at Dulwich. And great pass to Susan O'Doherty.
And it's just off the bar, thankfully for Tara.
And Shannon Brady. Straight into Maeve Wiley, front of the goals, out to captain Anne-Marie Ballantyne, and that is...
And that is a wide from Dulwich.
Great attempt, girls.
Jana's got the ball. Passed it off to Linda Corcoran. Jana only joined Gaelic football this year, so she's only been playing for 7 months. And that was quickly
we've
picked
Naira
up by
Walls,
Caitlin
who had
Finnerty.
come in place of Yvonne McNichols, defending here. Oh!
And Caitlin Finnerty's managed to keep the ball alive after some advantage. So then we've got Caroline O'Connor, who's then passed over to Gemma Taylor.
And
Gemma
we have
Taylor.
Adele McNeary in the corner with brilliant defence here.
Gemma Taylor's passed over to Rachel O'Halloran.
And it's a free into Tara's.
Both teams have worked incredibly hard to get to this stage.
Yeah, it's been I suppose a tough year and a tough couple of matches, but I think it's been a great year for it, I think. And I only joined Dulwich myself back in January, and I know we've a lot of new team members who've kind of taken it up since COVID and everything, and move into a new city and be able to join an organisation like this is definitely a great experience. And I think we've made some great, and I think I can speak for all of us when I say we've made great friends, and it's a great community to be a part of. So many thanks to London GA and everyone involved with that.
Definitely agree with you there, Jill.
And we're on to our first water break.
So the game's been very even so far.
It has, yeah, still 1 point to 1 point. And yeah, they're heading in for the water break now. I say they must be absolutely freezing. Well, probably not because they're running all over the place, but if I'm speaking for ourselves, we're absolutely freezing.
So it's been 1 point to each team so far with 5 wides.
Sorry, we're just getting some info here at the sidelines on the stats of the day. I think we'd 1 wide from Dulwich, I believe, and 5 wides from Tara's so far. So it is definitely a tight game.
It's great to see supporters out here now after the pandemic.
Definitely, and especially in this weather, we're so grateful for anyone who made the effort to come out today. At least we have a bit of stand coverage here at Ruislip. But yeah, and thanks to everyone who's tuning in at the moment. As we mentioned earlier, I know we have a lot of people watching from back home. And so thank you to everyone. And I know we have some people from across the water, as we've mentioned as well.
We've got players here that have got family back in Dublin, in Galway, in Mayo, in Leitrim and in Roscommon. So they would like to say a massive thank you, and they hope you do you proud today.
And the water break is coming to an end. And everyone's just fielding back out, quarter of the way there, so Moving quickly.
Fingers crossed they're feeling nice and refreshed. If you could see that, Jana was giving a little wave to the camera.
It's quite hard actually commentating because we can't scream. So that's the part that I'm struggling with at the moment. We kind of mute ourselves every now and then, leave out a scream and unmute ourselves again. So apologies if we do forget to mute ourselves and start screaming in advance. And kick out from Tara Kilcoyne to Lucy McMahon. And the ball has gone to Tara's.
And then Linda Corcoran has picked it up.
And we have defence here from Susan O'Doherty and Naira Walls, and into Megan O'Connor's hands with a free kick to Dulwich. We've Megan O'Connor with the quick pass to Aoife Byrne. Back to Megan O'Connor working her way up the field.
We got Gemma Taylor chasing her down.
And up to corner forward direction. We have Teenie Dalton with the ball and Shannon Brady assisting here. And a kick from Teenie Dalton over to Nadine Rainey. And into our captain's hands, Anne-Marie Ballantyne. They're working their way in. Very slippy ground here today. Great pass back to number 8, Susan O'Doherty. And Susan O'Doherty's family's actually... Oh, and it's a point to Dulwich. Yeah, Susan O'Doherty's family are actually here today, I believe, in the stand. So, hello. You probably can't hear me right now, but shout out to Sue's family for travelling over from Ireland for this. And ball to Anne-Marie Ballantyne. Nadine Rainey has it now. And into full forward, Teenie Dalton. And Maeve Wiley has the ball, flying in with a...
Great stop by Anne Murphy. Anne Murphy has passed it back out to Jana. Jana is looking for her next pass.
And intersected by number 6, Megan O'Connor, centre back, with the kick in from number 11, Rachel Cooney, which unfortunately has just gone wide.
Anne Murphy taking a quick
and
kick
back
out.
to Nadine's hands. It's a very back and forward game here now at the moment, as Dulwich are doing their best to work their way into the goal.
And that was intercepted by Gillian.
And that is a sideline ball to Dulwich, I believe. And we've number 5, that's Claire Cullen, into Sue O'Doherty's hands, working their way back in. Oh, and it's a free to Dulwich. And it's hard to see, the ball's at the opposite side of the pitch from us. But I believe that's Sue O'Doherty again taking that free kick for Dulwich.
Players are marking up. And thankfully, it looks like it might stop raining soon.
Fingers crossed anyway. It'd be nice to have a clear sky for watching the intermediate final after, and for a few drinks.
The Tara ladies have got their dinner dance tonight. They're hoping that they can celebrate.
Lovely. Lovely way to, lovely thing to have after the final. I think we're heading to the Man of Kent in Peckham today, but we also have our dinner dance next week.
It's great to be able to get back together as a community now, isn't it, after the pandemic?
Definitely. And... Oh! There was a bit of a collision there.
Catch from Pat, and like Jill said, there was a bit of a collision.
Free
Linda Corcoran is taking the free. With Caroline O'Connor chasing the ball.
And defence there from Claire Cullen.
And Caroline has managed to slip away, passing it on to Rachel O'Halloran.
And the crowd are going wild here at Ruislip.
Rachel O'Halloran has passed on to Caitlin Finity, who's passed back over to Caroline O'Connor. Back over to Fiona McCann. Fiona McCann is heading towards goal. And that's a point to Fiona McCann.
Dulwich. The board is even again here at Ruislip. 2 points to 2 points. And that's a kick out from Tara Kilcoyne, and goal straight to number 12, Aoife Byrne.
And that's been picked up by Kieran Nicholson, who's passed over to Caroline O'Connor. Caroline tried to go back to Fiona McCann. Fiona has managed to slip her way through the net. And that has been hit off the bar.
Straight to, that is Catherine Kevill at fullback, passing it out to number 2, Adele Neary.
Fiona McCann was unlucky to hit the bar there. You can tell she's hungry for it today. And that's a sideline ball to Linda Corcoran.
And the ref is just pausing for a minute. I think we have a Tara's player down.
And that looks like Fiona McCann. Assistance is running on the pitch to her.
I'm not sure exactly what's after happening here, but it looks like some sort of an injury, so we're just some assistance after coming on. I say with the ground being so slippy and everything, there could be a few
injuries here today.
But fingers crossed, no more.
Definitely. Fiona McCann unfortunately got injured in the semi-final against Parnells 2 weeks ago. She has been playing Gaelic football for around 25 years from the lovely Leitrim before making a big move to London town. So that's Gemma Taylor over.
And that's a sideline ball to Dulwich. Intercepted by Tara's, and it's working its way back.
And that was by Gemma Taylor. Gemma Taylor has passed to Fiona McCann. Fiona McCann is twisting and turning.
And that's a wide ball there from Tara's. Sorry.
No worries, Jill. We all get a bit excited and nervous when watching these games here.
Yeah, it's hard when we're both fairly biased, I would say. But no, we're fine. We're not fighting yet. And that's the kick out.
And again, caught by Caitlin Finity. Caitlin Finity going towards the goal. Can Caitlin Finity score?
Great defence by Naira Walls
She's passed it over to Fiona McCann, who unfortunately kicks it wide.
Great defence there by Naira Walls, who had came on in place of Yvonne McNicholas at cornerback.
We are waiting here for the kick out from Dulwich.
And that's a kick out from Tara to Lucy McMahon. Ooh! And that's a free to Dulwich.
And that's Gillian Igo, who's managed to catch the ball. She's running away from her players. She's got Yana supporting on the side. Ball goes to Caitlin. And Caitlin passes over to Yana. Yana is looking for space. She's managed to find Caitlin, and Caitlin has managed to get a goal for Tara Ladies. Caitlin Finity, one of our youth players who's come up to the Tara Ladies this year. She is currently her captain as well at Barnet FC. Caitlin has been injured over the past couple of weeks, but she is also a feature in the London ladies team as well.
And we have
so that ball's
Dulwich
been caught by Caroline O'Connor.
And that's a free and 2 Tara's.
And we've got confirmation from Gornia that she is watching in Australia. Gornia was a player at the Tara Ladies for many years with her family deep connected with Tara. So we'd like to say a hello to you, and we miss you, and we'll hopefully see you soon.
Great defence here by Claire Cullen, number 7, who is passed to Megan O'Connor and working away back away from the goals. Now into the hands of Rachel Cooney, working her way up the pitch with support from Megan O'Connor again. And we have a kick up towards Teeny Dalton, which has been intersected by Tara's.
By Jenny Leonard, and it looked to be a free to Tara's. Jenny Leonard has been looking for her player. She's gone down the pitch and she's managed to find Yana. Yana has picked the ball up and she is running. Will she go to Caitlin next?
With Aoife Byrne defending here and
being intercepted by Rachel O'Halloran. Rachel O'Halloran has managed to keep the ball in play. And Caroline O'Connor slipped, but still managed to catch the ball. Back over to Rachel O'Halloran now, running towards goal. She's got Aisling Fallon there in front of goal. Can they do it again? And that's the second goal to Tara's from Aisling Fallon. The crowd is going wild here at McGovern Park. Tara ladies desperate to win this junior championship today after not winning it since 2005. Can they repeat history?
And we have Dulwich coming back with their kick out now. Tara has passed out to Susan O'Doherty, and the team are working their way back up the pitch. And Sue has passed up to Nadine Rainey in the half back line, has gotten the ball.
And Gillian had managed to intercept the ball, with Pat then picking up the remains. It's passed over to Yana. Yana making her way down the pitch,
and
tried to find Gemma Taylor.
Interception by Megan O'Connor, great interception there. And working their way back up the pitch from the...
And that is great defence by Gillian, who's managed to track back and cover it. Passed over to Linda Corcoran. Linda is looking down the pitch, and she's managed... And she found Caitlin, but it was hit out from Dulwich. Sideline ball to Caitlin Finnerty. Caitlin Finnerty found Fiona McCann. A massive hello to one of our previous players, Gemma Feeney, who's watching live in New Zealand. We hope we're not keeping you up, and we hope you enjoy the game.
And that's the wide ball there from Tara, so we're just waiting on the kick out. And also a massive shout out to all the past Dulwich players and also our players who can't make it today. We hope you're watching remotely, and if not, then we'll be sure to send on the details of the score and everything after. And kick out now from Tara Kilcoyne on Dulwich. And
it's found Gemma Taylor. Gemma Taylor over to Caroline O'Connor. Caroline O'Connor trying to twist through the defensive players of Dulwich. She's managed to find Gemma Taylor again.
And that has been intercepted by fullback Catherine Kevill at Dulwich. And now Emery Ballantyne passing up to number 11 Rachel Cooney, working their way back up the pitch. And pass to Shannon Brady at corner forward.
And Katie is right behind her, applying pressure at all times. Great defensive work, Katie.
And over to Rachel Cooney, passing into...
And that is picked up by Linda Corcoran. Linda Corcoran has found Jenny Leonard down the side, and Jenny has kicked the ball.
Intercepted again by Dulwich here. Aoife Byrne playing a phenomenal game at wing forward. Ball is being picked up now again by Tara's, and we have defence here by Nadine Rainey. Advantage against Tara's here. And that's a sideline ball to Dulwich.
Looks like it has been brought back for the advantage.
To Tara's, I believe.
Looks like we've got the O'Shea sisters here on the sideline warming up. I'd like to say a big massive thank you to our coach Marie and to our assistant coach John. John joined us this year, but his daughter Neve Lynch also plays for us. So that is a ball, and it's passed to Rachel O'Halloran. Rachel O'Halloran has passed it on to Ashlyn Fallon, and she's managed to pick it up.
And that was a save there by Tara Kilcoyne, who has kicked the ball out to midfield. Anne-Marie Ballantyne working their way back up the pitch.
That is great pressure from Yana.
And pass to Rachel Cooney, working their way back towards the goals here with Aoife Burns supporting here as well. And a kick in.
And that is gone out to Anne Murphy, who's come out of goals to pick it up. And she's looking for Yana down the right hand side of the pitch.
And we've defence here from
and Yana's found Gemma Taylor. Gemma Taylor is running down the pitch. After playing with the Taras since 2008, our vice captain of today is still going down. And she was looking for goal, unfortunately missed that top left hand corner, so it has gone wide.
I say we're probably nearing half time now at this stage. I see it's 10:35, so it won't be too long now till that whistle is blown, I'd say.
I would say there will be some encouraging team talks at half-time.
Definitely, yeah.
And that was a ball caught by Linda Corcoran from the kick-out. She's done a low ball in to Caitlin Finnerty.
And that's a line ball to Dulwich. And we've Naira Walls, corner back, taking this. Passing up to Rachel Cooney. And Megan O'Connor providing support here with the ball now running up the pitch.
Great defensive work there from Gillian.
Passing up to Shannon Brady at corner forward. And to Anne-Marie Ballantyne working their way back up the pitch.
And we've got Katie White chasing her. Katie White, who is our physio at the Tara Ladies.
And back to Shannon Brady and Teeny Dalton working their way in.
And it's picked up by Enya Dunn. Enya Dunn has passed over to Linda Corcoran. Enya is also another one of our youth girls that have joined Tara Ladies this year.
And we've Teeny Dalton, corner, full forward, apologies, running down the pitch, defending.
And that was a great catch by free from that high ball from Linda Corcoran.
And that's a free into Tara's here.
Tara Ladies are just organising themselves now with Ashlyn Fallon set to take the free.
And the score here is Tara's 2-2 to Dulwich 2 points. And that is a wide.
And unfortunately that was a wide.
And now it's half time. Game is flying by.
It is.
I'd also just like to give a shout out to our coach here as well, Donald McMullen, who's been helping out a lot. Unfortunately, he can't make it here today. I believe he's at home for a family wedding. But a big thanks to him. He plays with the Dulwich men's team. Thanks to him for all his support.
Okay, so while the Tara Ladies and Dulwich Harps are going back into the dressing rooms for their team talks, we'll be taking a 2-minute break ourselves for a sip of water. So we'll be back soon.
Fulcher go McGovern Park. Welcome to McGovern Park here in Ruislip in London. Today we have two finals, two championship games taking place here today. One is going to start at 10 o'clock and the other will start at 12 o'clock. Two very exciting games. We have Dulwich versus Tara's in the junior championship final, and for that we will be playing for the Siobhan McCann Cup. The Siobhan McCann Cup is going to be played for the first time. Siobhan was a young girl that played here in London for Dulwich and unfortunately passed away a few years ago, so we remember Siobhan. And for the intermediate championship you have Parnells versus Holloway, and we have a cup, the Kate Clark Cup, for that, and again that was another young lady that played here for Tara's in London. It's raining at the moment, but hopefully it will all dry up. And I just want to say a big thank you to my fellow officers, of course, to start off. They do amazing work behind the scenes. And I noticed I didn't introduce myself. My name is Lucia Butler, chairperson of the London Ladies here in London, my 5th year. And yeah, exciting it is here at McGovern Park today. It's great to have the game here at the home of the GAA here in London. And on that note, I'd like to say a big thanks to London GAA for the use of the grounds here. And it is spectacular grounds, and it's great to have the county finals here on it. Also, I'd like to give a mention to the sponsors here in London. And over the years, the sponsors have been absolutely amazing. So a big thanks to the sponsors over the past few years. They've been amazing, and of course going through 2 tough years we've had now, and hopefully 2022 will be a better year. We'd like to say thanks to JRL Group, John Reddington, who's been London Ladies sponsor for the last 2 years. Unfortunately we haven't had any games, but hopefully again that will change next year. Also to the Trophy Company, who have been very, very supportive to us, and also to the Irish World newspaper, and they've been absolutely amazing in the promotion of Gaelic football here in London. And anyone that helps out, we must thank all the umpires, the lines people over the year, and all the clubs who have hosted games throughout the year. A big thanks to each and every one of those, and a big mention to the referees as well. The referees have been doing an amazing job there over the years. We got a league and championship played this year, and we're very thankful for that. And the referees have done a great job ensuring those went ahead. The fixtures committee, a big thanks to them as well, because they've done a mighty job. Joanna Long there and all the committee, well done to you. And I suppose all I have to say is, have I forgotten anyone? I don't think I have, but if I have, you know who you are exactly. The rain is coming down here at McGovern Park. Two very exciting games. The first game, as I said, is Tara versus Dulwich. The referee is Declan Harte for that one. Followed by, at 12 o'clock, you have Holloway v Parnells, and John Doyle will be refereeing that. Two exciting games, so sit back, relax and enjoy yourselves. Thank you very, very much, and that's a cut. Thank you.
Our hands in back over to some
There's
of
just
our
some-
team
There's
here
just
at
some interval,
Ruislip.
sorry.
There has been an error on the TV screen. It is actually 2 goals and 2 points to Tara's and 2 points to Dulwich. Unfortunately, it's been mixed up on the screen itself.
I think we're back now. We're just waiting for the throw-in again. I'd just like to give my shout-out again because I got distracted last time, but big shout-out to Saivni Gwillon, who has recently moved back to Ireland from London, but has flown back for this match today. So she's on the sides here and looking forward to a drink after with her and a nice catch-up. So big thanks for flying back over.
So we're just waiting here now for Declan to restart the game. Girls are ready to hit the second half. Tara ladies looks like they've got some teammates warming up on the sideline, and it looks like Leaf and Lauren Lynch.
Yeah, we're just waiting on the ref to come back out here now, and it'll be all kicking off again. I say, see the girls jumping around a bit. I say they're a bit cold now after coming back out from the dressing rooms, but I'm sure they'll be warmed up again quite soon.
As soon as they get those muscles warming again.
And yeah, the stands are quite full now. We've a good lot of supporters here today, so thanks again for everyone for coming out.
So I wonder what this second half will now bring for us, Jill.
I wonder. I say it's going to be a tight game, but definitely a great game to watch.
Got a lot of family members in the stands today. Got a lot of relations as well in the Tara team. We got Gemma Taylor and Kira Nicholson, who are cousins, along with myself. We've got Tara and Kira O'Shea, who are sisters as well. We like to keep it in the family.
And the girls are just passing amongst themselves there to stay warm.
I can see Marie and John speaking on the Tara sideline, who's our management team. Marie has been with the Taras for an incredible 32 years, and she only hung up her boots in 2020. Now she's come on to manage us. We'd like to give a massive thank you to Marie for all the hard work and dedication that you put into us, and that we wouldn't ask for a better manager.
And we're just waiting on the ref here.
Maybe the ref lost his other pencil and is looking for a new sharpener. What do you think?
Probably right.
And he's now coming back out on the pitch.
And I'd also just like to give a huge shout out to Claire Kennedy, who plays with Dulwich Harps, is on a break at the moment, but is an extremely great help and has been there for all of our matches and training, supporting the team, and a brilliant coach, so many thanks to her.
You can hear the encouragement from the stands. We're just waiting for the ref to give the okay. The girls are eager to get this second half going. There seems to be some hold up.
Yeah, I don't know, are we waiting on the umpires, I believe? We don't seem to have... Not sure what the hold up. We get word here. The umpires, we're just holding on the umpires, so they're making their way back towards the goals. I see one umpire, so we're just looking for 3 more if anyone can spot him here at Ruislip. I see another one heading down now towards the goal, so I think things will be getting started now shortly. And again, if anyone's in the stand listening and you want to bring us a cup of tea, then we wouldn't be... Well, it's not only joke. I don't drink tea.
I do though, Jill, and I take 1 sugar if anyone is listening.
I drink straight black coffee. Thank you very much in advance. Or a pint.
And just want to say a massive thank you to Sinead Flaheeve, who has been in the commentary box with us, who's been looking at our stats for both the Tara ladies and Dulwich Harps.
And giving us a nice thumbs up when we say something we regret, and then we turn around with a shocked face, and it's kicking off again here in Ruislip.
And that has been picked up by Rachel O'Halloran, who's passed it over to Linda Corcoran. Linda Corcoran has tried to find Gemma Taylor, and she has managed to pick it up before it went off. Gemma is twisting and turning to get away from number 6 in Dulwich Harps.
That is Megan O'Connor, great defence there.
And then it's been picked up from Fiona McCann at a high ball. Fiona McCann is looking to wrestle her way through the defence, and she tried to find Kira Nicholson, but unfortunately gone wide.
And yeah, we're just waiting for it to kick out here again. And kick out to number 7 here. That's Lucy McMahon. And passed up to... It's really hard to see when the ball's at the other side of the pitch.
It was number 6, and number 6 slipped but managed to keep it in. She then passed on to 26. 26 was looking for number 8. And it looks like Gillian Igo has managed to get through the middle and pick it up. Gillian is now running down the pitch, looking for Fiona McCann.
I can actually see number 20 there had the ball from Dulwich. That's Anya McLaughlin, who joined us quite recently. So we have Anya now on. I can't see who she's after coming on instead of at the moment, but I'll let you know once I figure it out.
That was great pressure there from Caroline O'Connor. Caroline O'Connor, who is originally from Cork, would like to say hello to all of her family. She's been playing Gaelic since before that she could remember, and also played for Cork underage ladies. So Caroline is worming her way through number 8, passed over to Yana. Yana is now running down the pitch, and she is passed over to Gemma Taylor, unfortunately intercepted by Dulwich Harps.
And that's Susan O'Doherty with the ball, passed up to... And that's a 3-2 Dulwich. So I think they were playing advantage there, but has decided to give the free. And we have Susan O'Doherty now about to kick the free kick here for Dulwich. Quick one up to Maeve Wiley, who's corner forward.
Linda Corcoran guarding Maeve.
Shout out to Maeve Wiley, because she is incredibly quick player. She flies it. But I can see there we have Anya McLaughlin,
and that has been intercepted by Jenny Leonard, who just pushed her way through to get that ball. She's now passed back up to Linda Corcoran. Linda Corcoran's done a low ball, aiming towards Caitlin Finnerty, but found Aislinn Fallon. Aislinn Fallon is
and that's a free to Tara.
Getting that ball, and she's now got a free. She's taken it quickly, and she tried to pass over to Gemma Taylor, but intercepted by Caitlin Finnerty. And that is Aislinn Fallon up for that high ball, but back over to
Catherine
Dulwich.
Kevill from Dulwich intercepting there, and now pass straight up to Captain Anne-Marie Ballantyne, who has the ball and is working her way back up that pitch. I see a... I don't
and that's
really
Rachel
see very well.
O'Halloran trying for the ball.
And that's a free to Dulwich Harp. Quick pass to Nate. Nope, ref is saying no. So we're heading back for the free kick.
The girls are just getting back into position here now, marking up their players. And Dulwich is getting ready to take their free. They're thinking about this long and hard now, aren't they, Jill?
Definitely. And everyone's running. Where's she going to pass? Straight over to me.
And that's been picked up by Caroline O'Connor. Caroline has kicked the ball, aiming for Fiona McCann. There was a bounce.
To Lucy McMahon, and Dulwich is after getting the ball, working her way across the pitch and up to Susan O'Doherty, number 8. And pass over to Megan O'Connor, number 6, working their way back up. Rachel Cooney with the great running from Nadine Rainey, who has gotten the ball.
Unfortunately, there was enough pressure there by Gillian Igo that she's dropped the ball. Pat has managed to pick it up in return, passing it back over to Linda Corcoran. Linda Corcoran is running into space, looking to find Gemma Taylor. Gemma Taylor has now picked up the ball from Linda.
And that's great defence from Susan O'Doherty.
But Gemma has managed to keep it in place. She's managed to kick it around them, passing it over Gillian Igo. That is a free to Tara Ladies after a pullback on the shirt by number 20 at Dulwich. Got some good news here for you now, Jill. It looks like Sinead has gone to get us a cup of tea.
Brilliant news. I'm really looking forward to it. My hands are absolutely freezing from holding this mic.
So that is a free for Tara Ladies taken by Linda Corcoran. And we've got
in...
Fiona McCann who managed to get her hands in there. She passed that over to Aislinn Fallon. Aislinn Fallon has now kicked the ball, but it has gone wide.
And a goal kick out now from Tara Kilcoyne.
And it's been managed to catch by Ciara Nicholson.
Great
she did drop the
defence
ball.
here by Adele Neary, corner back.
Passed over to Caroline O'Connor, who's now run into space. Caroline is looking to pass over to Gemma Taylor, but it was just a bit behind Gemma. It's been tried to be picked up by Caitlin Finnerty, but it's been a foul on from number 6 at Dulwich Harps.
And that's a free in now to Tara's.
Gemma Taylor is now lining to take the free. And that is a point to Gemma Taylor.
So the score now at Ruislip is 2-3 to Tara's and 2 points to Dulwich. And we're just waiting for that free kick now. Tara Kilcoyne again kicking out for Dulwich Harps.
Gemma Taylor going up for that high ball, and it is being picked up by Caroline O'Connor, followed closely by Linda Corcoran behind her, ready to support her when needed. Caroline has passed over to Gemma Taylor into space, and Gemma has passed back over to Aislinn Fallon. Aislinn has tried to get into the open space in front of goal over to Ciara Nicholson, but Dulwich defence was there ready to go.
Kick to Dulwich. And yeah, a few players on the ground now. I say it's incredibly slippy out there, but everyone's powering through.
Hopefully it might dry up a little bit for the later game today. And that has been caught back by Jana. Jana running back down the pitch. Really improved and come on since she first joined Gaelic in 7 months ago. She was looking for Ciara Nicholson, but unfortunately it's gone wide.
Another kick out here now from Dulwich. And you can see everyone is still extremely determined here, and and
Linda has now picked up the ball. She was aiming for Gemma Taylor. Gemma Taylor has now managed to pick up the ball again. She's twisting and turning back over to Caroline O'Connor. Caroline O'Connor is worming her way through the defence. Over to Fiona McCann now. Fiona McCann is looking for her best option.
And great defence there by Susan O'Doherty, but unfortunately that's a free. Unfortunately for me, that's a free kick into Tara's.
Our vice captain Gemma Taylor lines up to take the Tara Ladies free.
Absolutely great play here by both teams today. Absolutely brilliant.
You can see how much both teams want to win this final here today, how much work and effort that they've put in.
Definitely. And free kick here now from Tara's.
And we've got Gemma Taylor who's gone straight down the middle of the goalpost, and that's a point to Tara Ladies.
We're at 2-4 to Tara's, 2 points to Dulwich. And I actually forgot to check the time, so I'm not sure how far we are away from that water break, but I feel like it might be coming in the next 5 minutes.
Again, that was another ball kicked out from Dulwich Harps goalkeeper, intercepted by Linda Corcoran. Linda Corcoran is running down the pitch, passing over to Fiona McCann in front of goal, and it's another goal to Tara Ladies. The score now being 3 goals and 4 points to Tara's and 2 points to Dulwich, but the game's not over just yet. Well done to Fiona McCann. Again, another ball picked up by Linda Corcoran at the kick out. Linda Corcoran is covered in defenders, but worming her way through to give to Caroline O'Connor. Caroline O'Connor has now been fouled by number 6 at Dulwich Harps.
And up the free into Tara's.
And they've taken the free quickly, and it's reached Gemma Taylor.
And up the wide ball there from Tara's.
Very close to the bar there, Jill.
Yeah, very.
Yeah.
Yeah, so again, the score here now is 3-4 to Tara's and 2 points to Dulwich. We're just waiting on that kick out.
So Dulwich have tried to go the other side of their goal kicks now, and they found their player, but that is a free to Dulwich. I think there was some shirt pull in there, Jill.
And that's another free kick to Dulwich, and that's Lucy McMahon kicking it up the pitch to, is that Sive, I believe? Yes, Sive, or player who flew back over from Ireland for this match.
And Gillian, and that was Jenny, who managed to stop some of the play.
Oh, and that's another free kick in from Dulwich. Sorry, when we get distracted by how good the play is, we forget to commentate on it. So, apologies for that. But, yeah, another free in there from Dulwich. And that's Sive and Iguilon. And we've just received our coffees and teas. Thank you so much.
A massive thank you to
Massive
Sinead.
Thank you. Our hands aren't so cold anymore. And here we have Dulwich working their way back in. That's Captain Emery Ballantyne with support from Sive Niguilon. And that's another free in from Dulwich. It's very back and forth here now at the moment, but very great to watch.
And that was a great interception by Gillian Igo, who's been solid in our defence. Gillian has passed over to Yana. Yana is now running down the side, and she is looking for Caitlin Finnerty, who's just above her. Yana has passed the ball back to Caroline. Caroline is running back up towards the top of the pitch. She has Gemma Taylor as an option, so she's passed to her.
Great defence there by
was a
half-back Megan O'Connor, and into the hands of Emery Ballantyne now, who's working her way back. Oh, and that's a free kick to Dulwich with Captain Emery Ballantyne down. Fingers crossed she is okay. I think she's.
It looks like she might have just been winded a little bit there by Fiona McCann. You can tell how hungry the girls are. They're fighting for the balls now to get there first.
Very tough game here now today, but it's we've another probably 20 minutes left in it, I would say. Completely guessing here. You probably have a better idea than we do at home, but and we've Megan O'Connor there taking the free kick for Dulwich.
And the play started again. Number 6 has taken Dulwich's free.
Oh,
But Yana was there applying that
great,
pressure, and she's still applying that pressure now.
And that's Emery Ballantyne has the ball from Dulwich.
And again, picked up by Gillian, who seems to be picking up all those loose balls on the floor. Gillian was our man of the match last week, playing against Parnells for her solid performance in defence.
And that's a free to Dulwich. And yeah, we can see the clouds are starting to move away a bit here now, which is great.
We are just lining up now for the free or the sideline ball that was actually to Dulwich. Oh! And it looks like...
What? Oh, sorry. That
Gemma Taylor was tripped up there from a Dulwich player.
Yeah, so that's a free kick there to Towers at the moment.
You can tell we're very passionate about our teams here on the sideline.
Apologies, trying our best to stay neutral.
So we got Linda Corcoran taking the free.
And
that was aimed for Fiona McCann.
And Tara's got us back there with the trip up. I hope everyone's okay though. Someone appears to be down there from Tara's.
And that looks like Fiona McCann that's on the floor. We have got a physio that has gone out to her, who I believe is Aoife O'Sullivan. Aoife O'Sullivan is playing for the Taras for a number of years now.
I believe we've someone from Dulwich warming up at the side there. Unfortunately, I cannot see from this far away, so we'll see once they come on.
Just a moment's break here at McGovern Park, whilst Fiona McCann receives medical attention. It looks like Niamh Lynch is now coming on the pitch.
Yeah, the play is starting again with Susan O'Doherty taking the free kick here for Dulwich.
Just going back there, Niamh Lynch has not yet joined the pitch, but Fiona McCann has gone off.
And
so we've got Gemma Taylor, who is racing for the ball first.
And that's a sideline to Dulwich. And we've Megan O'Connor here, number 6, taking that sideline ball for Dulwich. Quick pass up to Maeve.
And again, another ball fought by from Gillian.
There from...
And that is a free to Tara ladies. Caroline picked up the ball. She's got Gemma Taylor there waiting to support her on her left-hand side. Caroline is being pulled back, but she's managing to skip through the crowds. Ball's gone over to Aisling Fallon. Aisling Fallon kicked a high ball, and it's reached Caitlin Finity. Caitlin Finity passing back to Aisling Fallon. And Aisling Fallon having a shot on goal. And it is turned into a 4th goal for the Tara ladies. You can hear the crowds going wild here now today, Jill.
Yeah, the crowds are absolutely insane today, and thanks again for everyone for coming out and supporting us. And is it half time? Everyone seems to be walking towards the dressing
and it looks
room
like
area,
it is the water break
sorry,
now, Jill.
Sorry, I'm getting a bit distracted here with stress. But yeah, it's actually the water break. I was wondering why everyone was walking to that side of the pitch. Yeah, so just 15 minutes left of play here today, I believe. So yeah, we're just 15 minutes left of play here. So yeah, it's a tough game, tough weather conditions, but both teams are playing extremely well. So yeah. So yeah, the score now here is 4-4 to Tara's and 2 points to Dulwich, and the sun is starting to come out. Woo!
Thank God for that. It is breaking through the clouds.
Yeah. As Lucia said, we can take some photographs in peace. We're doing some video content before the match began, and poor Lucia was just standing in the pouring rain, but kept going with her job anyway.
And she's still there taking all of the photographs from today's match, so we'd like to say a massive thank you.
Maybe we'll start taking guesses of how many photos Lucia is going to upload after this match. What do you think?
I think around 500 just for the junior championship match. That's not...
Oh, definitely more.
More than 500?
Oh
my God.
1,400, isn't it, Lucia? So if you want to send in your answers we've nowhere for you to send them in, but whoever gets the closest can have a pint. And the teams are just fielding now again. 15 more minutes. Just going to mute the mic there so I can give a little scream of support. 1 minute. Sorry, I gave poor Lucia a heart attack.
And
there.
that
She thought
was picked up by Gemma Taylor. Gemma Taylor is now running down the pitch. She's got options of Caitlin Finity, who she does pass to, and Caitlin Finity has a shot on goal, but it has gone wide. Kira Nicholson was ready to take it up, unfortunately just a bit ahead of her. So it's back over to Dulwich for a goal kick. There is now 14 points in this match. Is that 14 points enough for Tara to win their first junior championship since 2005? We have 15 minutes left here today.
And ball is now in Adele Neary's hands as she's working her way up the pitch. And over to Aoife Byrne, number 12.
But that was caught by Linda Corcoran, and it's managed to stop Dulwich in their tracks.
And now it's a sideline ball here to Tara.
Linda Corcoran is lining up to take that sideline ball. Linda Corcoran's got Caroline O'Connor, who was ready there, but she was beat.
Brilliant defence there from Susan O'Doherty and Nadine Rainey. And that's a free kick here to Dulwich. And up to Teeny Dalton in full forward as she's working her way
So we've got
towards
Jenny
the
Leonard
goals.
applying that defensive pressure
Over
on
to
her.
Maeve Wiley, number 13, who has just scored a point for Dulwich. So it's 3 points to Dulwich, 4-4 to Tara's at the moment.
And again, another ball picked up by Linda Corcoran. She has been having a solid game here today. Passed over to Yana, who's passed it down the line, hoping to reach Aisling Fallon, but unfortunately it's gone off. So that is a sideline ball to Dulwich Harps.
And we have number 3, Catherine Kevill, with the ball now, passing up to Megan O'Connor as they work their way back up the pitch. Brilliant pass over to Aoife Byrne, number 12. And over to Sivney Gwillan as they work their way back in. Megan O'Connor with the ball. Back to Sive. Great play here. Great teamwork, girls. And unfortunately that ball has just gone wide. But brilliant teamwork shown now.
And Murphy has now got the ball ready to take a kick out. She is looking what player to go through best. And she's opted to go for Caroline O'Connor, who has been absolutely fantastic today, running down and up the pitch. Caroline has picked the ball up. She was aiming for Gemma Taylor, but Dulwich have intercepted. So that's number 12 now on the ball, passing over to number 8.
With the ball, passing over to Megan O'Connor, working their way back towards the goals. And we have... Oh! Oh! Sorry, that's a great goal there by Dulwich. Unfortunately, that just bounced over the Tara goalkeeper's head there.
That is Anne Murphy for you. It has bounced over Anne Murphy's head, so that is a goal to Dulwich.
So now the score we have 4-4 to 1-3. And kick out by Tara's has just gone off to the side. So sideline ball here to Dulwich. Close to the goal. Quick pass there by Aoife Byrne to Maeve Wiley, a corner forward. Straight in on the goal. Pass to Anya McLaughlin. That is another goal to Dulwich. We are at 2-3, 2-4-4 here now. The game is getting tighter.
It's been an exciting 10 minutes here now today, Jill.
Apologies if we're screaming.
It really is all to play for now in the last couple of minutes left.
Sorry.
Anne Murphy is now ready to take her kick out. She's opted to go for the right hand side of the pitch. She's found Gemma Taylor. Gemma Taylor is now trying to run through a number of Dulwich players who've been marking her this game.
And Catherine Kevill at corner back has gotten the ball, full back, and working her way back up with... Oh!
And that was picked up by Yana. Yana has managed to get in the middle, but she's been taken out by a Dulwich player, and that was number 12. So that is a free to Tara ladies.
Seems to be the crowd is getting warmed up here.
I say there'll be a few people wishing that they were here for today's match, seeing this exciting action happening at McGovern Park.
Definitely.
A high kick there from Linda Corcoran. She was looking for Aisling Fallon. Unfortunately, because the weather is so bad, or has been so bad, the ball has slipped out of her hands. She's managed to find Rachel O'Halloran, and Rachel O'Halloran has picked it up off the ground. She's found Gemma Taylor. Gemma Taylor is running through Dulwich's defence. She got herself into a spot above her, but that is now a free to Tara ladies after a foul from number 3 at Dulwich. Gemma Taylor is still down now, and she's seeking medical assistance.
Hopefully everything is okay here. I've just gotten word as well that Yvonne McNicholas, our corner back, who's gone off because her finger popped out, is still in A&E, so they've made it there, but we're still yet to hear the verdict or how soon she can get back here. So fingers crossed everything's okay there as well. Just while we wait for the game to start up again, I just want to also acknowledge all of our players who can't make it here today. So I know we have a couple. We've Mackenzie, who can't make it today, who's a long-term Dulwich Harps player, Cleena McGrady. I'm going to start naming a few and I'm going to forget some. Laura Brown, so I probably shouldn't start naming people, but you know who you are if you're not here today. And a big thank you to everyone, all of our players, for all their hard work and dedication.
Gemma Taylor has just taken the Tara ladies free, and that was fought from Kira Nicholson. Caroline O'Connor has run out to try and pick up the remains, and that is a free to Dulwich.
Yes, due to picking up the ball on the ground, I believe, is why the free was given there. So that's a kick by Megan O'Connor up to number 10, Nadine Rainey.
And that was being picked up by Rachel O'Halloran, who's managed to kick the ball over to Linda Corcoran. Linda Corcoran has found Caroline O'Connor, passed it over to Gemma Taylor. Gemma Taylor has passed over to Caitlin Finnerty. Caitlin Finnerty over to Ashlyn Fallon. And Ashlyn has had a shot on goal. And unfortunately, that point has gone wide.
I wish we checked the time since the water break, because I'm actually not too sure how long's left. And I know I've been saying I should check the time this whole time. But anyway, you never learn. And we've Lucy McMahon here just after getting the ball from the Dulwich kick-out.
Been picked up by Linda Corcoran. Linda Corcoran has got Pat Lyons here, who is ready to support her. Pat Payne is our half-back. Gillian has been taken out by a Dulwich player. Gillian is not moving as she is down on the pitch at the moment.
And the ref is pausing play.
And they are seeking for medical assistance to come out to Gillian. Gillian has been a solid back for the Tara ladies today, ready to intercept all of those balls that come loose. You can understand why she was the Tara ladies player of the match last week against Parnells.
Sorry, we just took another break to give a bit of a cheer for the last few minutes here. But yeah, the game is getting tighter, so hard to say at this point.
Gemma Taylor ready to take the free. She is looking for the Tara ladies players who are running into space. So you've got Caroline O'Connor, who was next to Caitlin Finnerty. Caitlin Finnerty passing it back over to Gemma Taylor. Gemma Taylor has got Caroline ready to support her, but she has opted to try and find Kira Nicholson. Kira Nicholson, unfortunately, missing that ball, going back to Dulwich Harps goalkeeper.
Pass out to Anne-Marie Ballantyne, working her way up the pitch. And over to Sidney Gwillon. Pass back to Nadine Rainey, who's flying up the pitch. I said I'd point it out, but Nadine Rainey loves Coke Zero, so she's probably had a couple of them before this match.
And another ball picked up by Gillian. Gillian having a superb game. She is making your full forward lines life hard today.
Definitely. And that is a free up to Dulwich. Lucy McMahon kicking over to Nadine Rainey again.
And that's been picked up by Pat Lyons. Pat Lyons has got plenty of space ahead of her with Fiona McCann ready to support her. And she's managed to find Fiona McCann. The ball had dropped on the ground, but she's managed to get it.
Hot ball, I believe. Yeah,
Our ref Declan has called for a hot ball.
And that is over to Dulwich, into Maeve Wiley's hands. That was Megan O'Connor in the throw ball there. Maeve is flying down the pitch towards the goal. And pass to Sidney Gwillon, who's passing it into...
So we've got Enya Dunn, who was applying pressure there onto Anya.
McLaughlin has the ball, running towards the goal. Pass out to number 14, Teeny, taking a shot on goal, which... Ooh.
And we've got Anne Murphy, who was managing to come out and stop that ball and is tackling her way through the Dulwich full forward line at the moment. And that is a free to Tara ladies. We are just waiting here now for Murphy to kick out the ball. She has kicked it over to her right-hand side where she was looking for Rachel O'Halloran, but it's been gone back to Dulwich Harps now.
And ball back into Anya's hands. Working her way towards the goals.
Tara Ladies' defence now trying to apply that pressure.
Wiley,
and that was a great block from the Tara Ladies, picked up by Caroline O'Connor, who again has been doing fantastic running up and down the Tara pitch today.
And straight to Anne-Marie Ballantyne, who's passed over to Anya once again, flying out to get that ball before it goes out. Working her way back towards, past to Nadine Rainey, and over to Sue O'Doherty.
And that is a wide there from Dulwich. Got Tara Ladies applying pressure to the Dulwich full forward line.
And yeah, and we see there's a swap here. Del McNeary, corner back, is coming off, and we have Maria O'Neill coming in her place.
And Murphy looking for those Tara Ladies that are running into space. She's gone over to her right hand side again, and she was looking for
Ball
Kate Infinity, who's now gone down.
And just a quick well done to Adele Neary there for great defence here today.
We've got Anne Murphy coming out of her goals to pick up the ball from Dulwich.
We've
got Jenny Leonard covering our goals. Anne Murphy's passed over to Caroline O'Connor once again. Caroline is reaming her way through the full forward line of Dulwich Harps. She's passed over to Yana. Yana is running down the pitch now. She's got Fiona McCann on her right hand side ready to support.
So we have a Dulwich player down here as well at the moment. It's tough to see who it is. I think it is it Teeny perhaps? Quite hard to see at the moment. But yeah, I do think we have a Dulwich player down, so they're just getting some support here and play is paused. I'm not sure exactly.
We think we might have 4 minutes left here in this
Just
junior
4
championship
minutes left.
final.
I'm going to check the time so I know. So it's 11:22.
And there is 7 points between the Tara Ladies and Dulwich Harps.
Just 7 points in it. We have 4 minutes to go. So yeah, we just got confirmation there's 4 minutes left, and then there'll be extra time added. Probably around 4 or 5 minutes for that, I would say. There's been quite a few stoppages today. I see Tara's are having a change.
So we have had
today.
Ashlyn Fallon come off, and we have got Kira O'Shea, who is another one of our youth players this year. Kira is born and bred in London, but with a close heart to all of her family in Kerry. Kira and Tara both joined the Tara Ladies after their dad gave a great influence to join us. They couldn't imagine not playing Gaelic now.
I see we have a bit of a pause here. Teeny Dalton is down at the moment, so fingers crossed everything is okay. And just while we're nearing the end of the game, just a huge thank you again to our sponsors. A thank you to the London Trophy Company for sponsorship over the years. Also big thank you to the Irish World newspaper for their coverage of ladies Gaelic football in London and all the support they provide us. And a big thank you to the JRL Group for their generous sponsors of the London LGFA county team. So that's just some news adverts there coming to you at this break.
Thanks very much, Jill, for saying thank you. It's great to see ladies Gaelic football growing over here in London.
Definitely, it's a great community, and if you have any friends, family that you know living in London who aren't playing, definitely tell them to get on to one of our many teams here in London. And I see Teeny Dalton has just come off, seems to have an injury.
And we've got Gemma Taylor, who is racing for that ball in front of her. She is running to pick it up. She has managed to pick it up, and she's got Caitlin Finity in the centre of the pitch ready to support her. She's opted to go for Fiona McCann. Fiona McCann is weaving through number 3's defensive pressure. And she's had a shot, and she's got a point. That is a point to Fiona McCann for Tara Ladies.
So we are at 4-5 to 2-3, I believe, and we've about 2 minutes left of actual play, and there will be some time added on as well. So nearing the end now here, we see tensions are high, the crowd is going mad. Sorry,
Just say it's a great year for the GA. We're celebrating 125 years in London. What celebrations have been going on all year? 125 celebrations.
And the ball has been taken by Nadine Rainey, who's working her way back up the pitch. Great pass to Maeve Wiley, number 13 in corner forward.
Pat Lyons applying pressure there.
This is a great year for ladies football here. We're at 125. Nadine Rainey has the ball, working her way back in.
And that was a great hand in by Kira O'Shea and then picked up by Gillian once again. Gillian is looking for that player to pass on to, and that is a foul from Dulwich.
Into Dulwich. So, yeah, sorry, as I was saying, a great year for London GAA. It's 125 years now, and there's been many celebrations over the past year for this, so it's been really great. We have Tara's there down at the moment, and we're just waiting for that Dulwich free kick. I say we're about out of time with actual time, but there is some extra time being added on. We're not sure at this point how much, but I say it'll be 4 to 5 minutes.
It's great to see so many people from all around the world getting into Gaelic football now. Out of the Tara ladies starting team, 10 were born here in London, 1 born in Latvia and 5 were born in London, with an additional 6 being born in Ireland on our subspence and 3 more London born.
Some great stats there, Ella. I don't have any stats. What I do have though is our corner forward. I'm not sure if she's still over there, but Shannon Brady, she is actually from Alaska. So just wanted to point that out, which is so funny. And then she moved to, I'm going to get the name of the islands wrong, some islands off Donegal, which she's gas. So just wanted to shout out there. That was a free kick in there, which was saved by the Tara's goalie.
And it looks like Anne Murphy, our Tara goalie, had a bit of a collision there. They are calling over medical assistance, and she doesn't seem to be moving so far. They're telling to come over quickly. We hope that Anne Murphy is not injured today. Anne Murphy has been part of the Tara team for around 27 years, and she also has played for London Irish. Big fan of exercise, and she is one of our firefighters as well. She puts her heart and soul into everything, and we can thank her enough for her dedication to the Tara ladies team. It looks like the Tara ladies are asking for an immediate sub from Anne Murphy.
Been a good lot of injuries here today now. That's probably the 4th person who's gone off with an injury, I believe.
Definitely that slippy ground there today, Jill.
Definitely. Fingers crossed everyone will be okay. And how many times can I say fingers crossed?
Tara ladies are having some thinking to do at the moment about what they're going to do. Anne Murphy stood in for our keeper Kelly Cohen today, who unfortunately couldn't be with us. But I know Kelly is cheering us on from home, and she is surely wearing her Tara's gear.
Yes, hopefully your keeper will be okay. And just a shout out to Mackenzie, who couldn't be here today. Is actually our goalkeeper as well. So yeah, we have Tara Kilcoyne filling in for Mackenzie. But fingers crossed Mackenzie is watching us live, or if not, I'm sure she'll catch up after. So yeah, neither of our usual goalies are here today. I think they're bringing on a I think one of the Tara's team might have put their jerseys on inside out.
I'm just having a look here now, and that looks like Gemma Taylor had swapped out her jersey but is now putting it back on, because we've got Sinead Compton, who is now joining the pitch. Sinead come all the way from Roscommon, living over here in London town, but she used to play for Kilglass Gaels with our captain Linda Corcoran. She couldn't imagine herself in any other position apart from defence, but today she does find herself having to step in goals for the Tara ladies.
And that's kick out has gone to Nadine Rainey. And we've Nadine working the ball back in for the last couple of minutes here at Ruislip. And that's a line ball to Tara's.
So we have got Jenny Leonard, who has stepped up to take the the sideline ball for Tara ladies. Unfortunately, it went straight back out, so it's been back over to Dulwich Harps. Dulwich Harps number 20.
Which is, that is Anya McLaughlin, number 20. So they're working their way back in with Anne-Marie Ballantyne with the ball. Pass to Nadine. You can see the girls are so hungry to get in. That's great. Pass to number 12.
And that is a point over to Dulwich.
Well done. That was Aoife Byrne there working her way in. Great play there, Dulwich.
We are waiting on confirmation on how long for extra time now, but we are coming really close. Just to remind you of the score here.
And that kick out has gone straight into Maeve Wiley's hands, our corner full forward, working away back in. And, oh, that was just a wide there by Maeve Wiley. Great attempt on goal there. Apologies, I interrupted you there, Ella, when you were saying the score.
That's absolutely fine, Jill. We all get passionate about it. And that was another kick out that's gone straight over to number 20.
And, yeah, that's straight into Anya McLaughlin's hands. That was a free kick in. We have Aoife Byrne with the ball.
And we've got all of the Tara ladies back here in defence.
And back over to Anya McLaughlin, who is coming back in strong. You can see the hunger here. We have Susan O'Doherty with another point for Dulwich. Great play, girls. And the score now is 4-5 to 2-5, as I kept interrupting Ella as she tried to say that. But yeah, just 2 goals in it now. I say a couple of minutes left, if even. I know the girls are going to be working hard to get that ball from this kick out and work it back in.
Just to remind you all not to go away, because we do have the intermediate final here for Holloway Gaels and Parnells. And it is the full-time whistle. Tara ladies have won their first junior championship since 2005.
Well done to both teams here today. Great win there for Tara's, and well done also for Dulwich for being so determined out there today and playing a really good game. It was a great game to watch today. Really, really great game, and thanks again to everyone, all the supporters here. Thank you to all the supporters watching from home, from abroad, from wherever you are.
Thank you to our sponsors and the county board as well. Tara ladies are all running onto the pitch with family and friends alike coming on to support them and wish them well done. I'm sure they'll be celebrating at the dinner dance tonight.
Definitely, and well done again to both teams, and thanks again to Lucia Butler, our chairperson, for all her hard work, and to all at London GA, to Ruislip, to the referees, the umpires, the sideline, everyone here today.
And a well done as well to Dulwich Harps, who have really given Tara ladies a fight for today's game. Unfortunately, it just wasn't your day, but there's always next year, isn't there,
Exactly. You know, we'll come back determined again, and congratulations again to Tara's, who will now be moving up to intermediate next year.
We will now be moving up to intermediate. We do have 66 registered players here at the Taras now this year, with 14 new starters. So you never know if we will set up another team or not. That is to be kept an eye on.
Interesting. Yeah, well, we'll definitely miss competing against you. It was a great game, and we've definitely... Sorry, we can see all the celebrations here now today.
It has been a tough season. It's been a tough couple of years going through the pandemic. But we hope you all enjoyed today's streaming service. I hope you don't mind us that we did shout for our teams. We hope we weren't too biased as well. We hope you've enjoyed it.
I suppose that's why they want one from each team, because we'd definitely be too biased otherwise. But no, again, great play from both teams here today. Great win for Tara's, and well done to all the players for such hard work, determination and great play out there today.
And stay tuned, ready for the intermediate final, which is happening at 12 o'clock, who is Holloway Gaels vs Parnells, and the referee will be John Doyle. Unfortunately, we won't be commenting for you that time. It's time for us to go and get another cup of tea.
Definitely, or maybe a pint.
Maybe a pint.
But yeah, we're going to head off now in a second. But yeah, definitely tune in for the Holloway Gaels and Parnells. We'll be watching ourselves from the stand. But yeah.
Thank you very much, everyone.
Thanks, everyone.